Welcome to this video about Safety and Transportation Demand Management, or TDM. For a full list of acronyms, please refer to the CDOT Acronyms and Terminology Guide. My name is Thomas Joyce, and I'm a project coordinator with the Office of Innovative Mobility at CDOT. This video will cover the following topics such as illustrating the relationship between TDM and safety, highlight the importance of engineering design and related work when it comes to road safety, highlight the importance of TDM for meeting goals related to reducing vehicle miles traveled, or VMTs, and improving air quality and improving mobility. Finally, we will cover where you can get more information about TDM at CDOT. Let's hear from our subject matter expert, Richard Christy, professional engineer, about TDM and safety.
As the name implies, transportation demand management involves actively managing the travel demand in an area by including any number of tactics to maximize the efficiency of a network, to make the public investments last as long as possible. We can do this by providing safe travel options, which when included in the right situations can provide competitive travel times and often a more enjoyable experience for Coloradans and our visitors. The strategies and techniques used for TDM and those we use to improve roadway safety overlap and are often the same ones. Let's take bike and pedestrian trips, for example. Including facilities for these modes on a project are common pieces of a TDM plan and are the building blocks of several proven safety countermeasures promoted by the FHWA, which we often include in our projects. These pieces are necessary to connect a complete streets network and incrementally build towards a safer system. Bike lanes can be shared, buffered, barrier protected, or a separate facility based on the land use context and the roadway's vehicle characteristics. And upon these basic pieces, one can employ countermeasures for speed management, intersection treatments, roadway departures, or any of the 8 specific strategies for bikes and pedestrians. I do want to caution planners and engineers working on projects that it's not enough to simply pick some of the TDM and safety elements and think that you're done. But these strategies need to be designed to work together as a system. It is vital to use the safe systems approach to protect all roadway users, especially the vulnerable road users, as these techniques are intended to increase their presence. Please make sure you are working with your regional safety engineers to safely implement your TDM elements.
Road safety is a crucial part of implementing TDM strategies because if people do not feel safe, then they will not use the strategies. Investments in road safety maximizes investments in TDM. Here are some statistics from Colorado roadways. 720 people died on Colorado roadways in 2023. About 4,000 people were involved in a crash that resulted in serious injuries. Vulnerable road users, or VRUs, made up close to 20% of all road fatalities. Colorado is below the national average with respect to VRU deaths and serious injuries, but we are following the national average of VRU incidents increasing. Additionally, people of color and low-income communities are hit the hardest as vulnerable road users with significantly higher rates of pedestrian fatalities. Now let's take a look at 3 key areas of how we can improve road safety and do more of what is working. We will look at the US DOT Safe Systems Approach, or SSA, then Safer Roads, which is an area within SSA that is most relevant for engineers, and finally, the Complete Streets Model. We will take a closer look starting with the US DOT Safe Systems Approach, or SSA first. The first way we can improve safety of our roads is by using SSA. According to the US DOT, the SSA is an effective way to address and mitigate the risk inherent in our enormous and complex transportation system. It works by building and reinforcing multiple layers of protection to both prevent crashes from happening in the first place and minimize the harm caused to those involved when crashes do occur. The next system we will look at is the Safer Road system within the SSA model. Safer Roads reinforces safety by designing roadway environments to mitigate human mistakes and account for injury tolerances, to encourage safer behaviors, and to facilitate travel by the most vulnerable road users. This illustration shows 4 proven safety countermeasures. The Proven Safety Countermeasures Initiative is a collection of countermeasures and strategies effective in reducing roadway fatalities and serious injuries. 4 sample countermeasures improve pedestrian, cyclist, and rural roadway safety and include crosswalk visibility enhancements, medians and pedestrian refuge islands, bicycle lanes, and rumble strips. Now let's explore the final method to improve roadway safety, the Complete Streets model. According to Smart Growth America, Complete Streets is an approach to planning, designing, building, operating, and maintaining streets that enables safe access for all people who need to use them, including pedestrians, bicyclists, motorists, and transit riders of all ages and abilities. Complete Streets are built to accommodate a variety of transportation options. Multimodal transportation is an unrealistic goal if roadways are built for speed. The safer people feel using the streets, the more likely they are to use multimodal options such as biking or walking. One of the best ways to reduce speeds and speeding is to design streets that prioritize safety. This means making sure that the target speed and the design speed align. TDM strategies means designing, building, and facilitating the use of all modes of transportation. How safe people feel will ultimately determine if those strategies are used. Protected bike lanes and bus lanes, connected and complete sidewalk networks, installation of pedestrian amenities like signage, lighting, and protected walkways will make a huge difference. Centering TDM in projects from planning and design through post-construction will assist in adhering to safety best practices such as narrow lanes, pedestrian crossings and islands, curb extensions, and protected bike lanes, just to name a few. Approaching projects with safety for all users and encouraging the efficient use of all modes supports the same goal, enabling people of all ages and abilities to connect with one another. To learn more, check out the websites linked in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video and our TDM series. Check out the CDOT TDM program page linked in the description for more information, or for TDM questions, please email dot_innovativemobility@state.co.us. Thank you.